Hey everyone, it's Lizzie. Welcome back to my channel. I am currently filming this in my new space. So I'm sorry if you hear like an echo in this room, but there's nothing on the walls currently. I'm still setting it up. So yes, I am in a new space and I'm sorry about the lighting and everything. I don't have the lights. I normally had filmed this in my bedroom on my vanity, and I had some lights by my mirror. So I'm sorry if the lighting isn't the same. I will work on getting lights in here so it makes it a little bit better for video quality. But hopefully you guys can see everything, and yeah. Let's just get into the video. I am doing my mid-month check-in. I am currently filming this on the 19th. So it's a little bit past the halfway mark, but we're still close enough to kind of go through and see where we stand in our budget. So hopefully you guys get something out of it. And this is something that's new for me. I've only done this 1 month ago. So July was the first time I've actually done a mid-month check-in where I can kind of review and see where I am and see what I need to do for the next few days until the month is over. So without further ado, let's just get started. So this is my monthly budget of what I worked out, and this is my old layout of my monthly budget. I did create a new monthly spread where it lists your potential savings. So on this part, for some reason, I don't know why I didn't include it, but in my new sheet, it does have that. But I do everything on every dollar and I just transfer it on paper because I am a pen to paper kind of girl. So yeah, that's just how that works. But we're gonna go through what we know so far, what has already been paid, and we're gonna mark off what the actual amount is. And how I like to do this, and this is just what works for me. I work at a bank and this is how we do it when we balance like our vault. So it's a system that kind of has followed me throughout my career, and this is how I know it. So black stands for it equals out. So anything that is a fixed expense, I will fill in my actual amount in black. Anything that is a savings, so anything that made extra money that I saved extra money, so I didn't spend more than what was budgeted for, goes in blue. And now red is bad. Red is if I went over, if it just didn't work out, red is bad. But this also can be a good thing because if I overdid my income, if I made more than what I budgeted for, that is a good thing. So red is anything that is above what I listed on my budget. So give it a thumbs up in the comments. Let me know if you get what I'm trying to say. And sorry about my nail. It just chipped right before I was filming this, but I needed to get this done. So sorry guys if this is a distraction to you. So as of the 19th, we are gonna go through the budget and see what we actually spent. So I already know that a lot of these have been paid, and I'm just gonna go and flip this bad boy over and show you where I am. So this is my new bill tracker. It's a way that I can lay out what amounts or what bills are due from the due date. So it being the 19th, I already know that as of that 15th of the month, so the midpoint of the month, I completed this. So that's what the highlight stands for, is that it is paid for. I was able to pay it off from this pay. So all of these, so up until the phone, have already been paid. So we are gonna go ahead and go through the budget and the calendar to see what has already been paid. So the first one is the mortgage. As I see here, the total amount for the mortgage was $1473.30, and that is a fixed amount. So $1473.30. $30, and there is no difference. HOA, this I typically pay towards the end of the month. I didn't include this here. I should make like an extra line here because there's not technically a due date monthly. This is something that comes out quarterly, but I like to split it up into 3 months because my total HOA payment is $100 every 3 months. So to break it up, it's about $33, $34 roughly, and it's not like a bill monthly. So I'm just gonna section this off by 2 for like maybe the last 2 pays of August. So I haven't put anything in there and it's not due yet. So I'm just gonna leave this part blank for now. And now the water, that came out on the 14th, as you can see here. And I budgeted $85, but the total amount, or let's see. Oh no, that is, I budgeted 70, I'm sorry, I'm looking at, this is actually for the upcoming time. Yeah, the 85 is for the next month that I am setting aside for. So don't mind that number. $79.56 is what I budgeted for, but sorry I keep flipping back and forth. My water bill was due on the 14th and it was actually for $81.45, guys. So that means that I was a little bit under. So it was $81.45. Let me make that 8 a little better. So the difference minus $79.56. Okay guys, I have to pop in here because I just have to make it known. I am aware of the shakiness. I'm in a new setup, and the way that I have the camera, it is currently attached to this thing right here, and it's attached to the desk. So every time when I kept like moving the desk, the camera kept moving. So I am so sorry. Please forgive me. All of you who know that I try to keep it as steady as possible. This video is not the best with the whole shakiness. So I just had to pop in here and say that. Continue on watching the shakiness of this video. Was $1.89, which isn't so bad, but I need to be better about figuring out my utility bills because they fluctuate, using the AC more, watering our grass more because it's summertime. I live in Florida and the grasses here just get burnt, they get fried. So we have to be better about averaging and figuring a little bit higher number when it comes to the hotter months. So I see that I need to work on that for next month, and that's why I did adjust the budget here to $85 for my bill tracker for next month, and I'm just gonna make sure to separate the correct amount per paycheck. So that's what this is for. Let me know, guys, if you want me to like go through this in the comments. This is the new bill tracker system that I'm using, and I'm just trying to figure out if this is going to be simpler for me to break down paycheck to paycheck for my bills. The next item is electric, and I don't know if that has come out yet. So electric, that's coming out on the 22nd, so we're not going to touch that currently. The phone, however, that did come out, and that came out on the 19th. So that is today, and it was for $126.17. So it did go up. I did get notified and I wasn't able to update this. Oops. So we're just gonna put the actual amount is $126.17. So it was a little bit more, but I hadn't adjusted this, unfortunately, before I filmed this. So that's what that is. The next thing is internet, and that did come out automatically. I have it set to recurring, and that is the $65 $99, so there's no difference there. ADT did come out, it was $63.42. And the car payment has not come out. That comes out on the 22nd, so we're gonna leave that be. The truck, that did come out, and that was the last payment that we made for our monthly expenses. We no longer have to make the truck payment, which is wonderful. As you all heard in the latest cash envelope stuffing video, I was so excited, clearly. And now this gas, we are still going through the month, so this is both of our gas money. We haven't figured out that yet. And groceries, we're still waiting on that. Disney passes, that did come out, $63.52. Our subscriptions did come out. This is Netflix and iTunes. And our car insurance, that did come out, and it was actually $211.77. So it was a difference of $1. ID theft, that did come out on the 9th, and that was the same. So $12.90. One of our life insurance came out, so I can't fill this in. We have 2 life insurance policies. The credit card, I did pay that. And this second credit card, I did pay that. So that is that for the month. Sinking funds, I don't actually have a sheet for the sinking funds. I kind of wrote it on a separate notebook. I'm figuring out how to create a worksheet for listing out my sinking funds, like maybe on this side, but I'm not entirely sure. So I will give you guys the total of the sinking funds, which includes like our eating out, our spending, our Christmas fund, all of that stuff is a part of my sinking funds category. And as all of you may have known, if you are currently subscribed to me, you've been following me, we just completed baby step 1. We saved our first $1,000 and I could not be happier. We completed it on the 15th, so I was so excited to fill this out. So that's where we are currently in the month. Oh, I forgot one more thing. We did give this fixed offering. We did give that. So I think so far that is it. And right now I am a part of this challenge that the Budget Mom has been doing, where it's to sell 2 items for the month of August. And guys, I sold just today, I sold my second item. The first one was like these jars that I listed on the marketplace, and I sold them for like $8, but it was so easy. And just now I was able to sell something on Poshmark. It's the first time I'm using that, and I sold my first item, so I'm really excited. I met that challenge that the Budget Mom is putting out there. So yeah, I'm so excited about that. And now it's just time to go through the month and, you know, figure out how I can maybe save a little bit, because we weren't too bad being over. So I'm pleasantly surprised so far. It's definitely been, you know, we've been more aware of our spending this month, because when we met our baby step 1, it just kind of fueled us to pursue our goals onto paying off our debt. So the next thing that I'm going to do is to show you like where we are in our debt payoff progress. So yeah, I'm really excited about this, and I hope you guys are too, and continuing on your financial freedom journey. It is so thrilling, and it's so encouraging to have a group of us together and just kind of encourage one another. We need that in this world. So thank you guys so much for commenting. I love reading your comments. It means so much to me. And I will catch you guys on another one. Hope you enjoyed this video. Bye guys.